is we'll open PSD files, we'll put all your design there. If you have special icons, if you have special photographs, we'll put everything into these PSDs. Once the PSD is ready, we send to a software and we export into a team file. There's no secret. It's pretty straightforward here. So I think we should start one by one here. Yes? If you go there,
yeah, but if I go to Huawei team files,
it's here, team template.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so everything's in there. Okay? So, okay. Okay, guys, everyone, it's in the same step as me, right? Everyone found the files. Okay, so let's start with the photograph. Who is a photographer here? Can you? Okay. So, okay, so everyone is pretty much a photographer here. Okay, so I will give, I will put the focus on the images, right? I will talk about the icons, but I will keep it to the end. So, I will go very quickly. Don't worry if you don't get it, because this is mostly for the guys in the streaming. So once I'm catching up with you guys, they already know what they should do. So guys, the first thing that we have here, it's a file called preview unlock. It's a PSD file, right? So if you open this file, you should have something like, this is from my previous. So everyone should have something that looks like this, right? Okay, so at that stage, don't start to do anything, because it will take some time. Let's just go to the theory of the whole process here. What we have here is a PSD file that shows the time and the slide to unlock and the camera. So this, in a nutshell, this is the PSD file that will be worked to send the first image. Let's say you are a photographer, you have your photo, you want to have the lock screen. In this case, we are placing the image in here. I'm not explaining little by little, but we should open this one here. It's another layer inserted. We double click this layer, and there's an image here. So I already have my image. Don't worry, don't do it now. Just understand the concept. I have my image. So once you have your image, you put it here, save it.
I don't have the files.
No, you don't have this file called preview unlock?
No.
So you have 3 PSD files, but not this one?
No.
So just this one is missing? Okay, so you're the lucky one. We need to ask from the IT. Do you know who can help with this? Because I think it's this one, right? Okay, so everyone is okay with the files, or there's another problem happening? Yeah? So what we need to do here, Okay, so now I will go quickly to the other ones. So this one is the one that will create the home screen image in the background. The home screen image is located in this file, widget 0 PSD. Is the second photograph that we can use. We can use one photograph for the lock screen and one photograph for the home screen. The photograph for the lock screen is called preview, and for the home screen is called widget. Everyone can see this file? Yeah? So you open the file, and this one is a little bit tricky because you have many options. As you can see, you can customize, for example, if you are listening to music on your phone, you can customize the background, like you can have whatever, you can have some photograph, you can customize the icons, you have this, the pause menu, the forward, the backward, so you can customize pretty much everything that you see here. So let's think about the photograph first, okay? You can also customize the icons because we are seeing the icons in there. So here, guys, we have this, if you go to the bottom of the last layer, there's a black one, a dark gray one, is the before the last image. So you double click in here, and this is where you will place the other wallpaper. So I would just do something quickly here, don't worry about it, we are going step by step. I would just paint mine in this dark color, dark violet. So that's it. Let's say I save the PSD file, and in this case it's a solid color, but let's think you are using your photograph. So that's the logic that it will work. It's very simple. And also, of course, the last two files here are for icons. And the same logic as the image that you guys just saw. Doesn't matter, you can open any file of the icons. You don't need it, I'm just showing to you guys. It's the same logic. You have several layers in here, right? Let's say if you want to customize whatever, the first icon in here, you just need to find where it is located. Is this one. So again, everything it's here. You double click, and here you have the icon. Let's say I want to change my icon. I already have a design. I will put it here. That's the original. Let's say I want to have it blue. So I will save it, close this layer, and here you go. You have your own special customization in there. That's the logic. That's how it will work in here. And of course, we need to save step by step. Okay, and also the most difficult part is this one, that is a system file, and we will start the step by step with this one. So guys, in a nutshell, these are the 4 structures that we are using. The 4 PSD files and the coding one. So we have 5 elements here. And of course, once everything is ready, everything that we'll do here is focused on PSD files. So there's no mystery, everyone is familiar with that. Once we have the PSD files ready, we will just open the software. That's the Huawei software to create teams. So everyone should have this software. Can you guys find it? It's called Team Tool. That's the name, should be called Team Tool 64. That's how it should be. No, just you open the folder, right? And then you double click the icon here, the X file. So I just want to show you guys how it is the process here. So once everybody got this part, everybody open the software? Okay. Someone has some problems? No? Okay. So once we have the PSD files, let's assume we have already our photographs and design. It's very simple. We will just click the plus, fill the information, fill your name, and start to import the design files. So that's what we're going to do here. We are creating the teams step by step. Okay? So I know it's a lot of information in 10 seconds. So now we go little by little. Okay? So since most of you guys are photographers, I will start with the wallpapers. So please guys, let's find this file called preview unlock 0 PSD. This one here. My image is different because I changed already, but this is the name of the file that you should open now. So everyone open already this image, this PSD file? Yeah? Yeah? Okay, so here you go. Let me know something very important. Who already has some images, some photographs, or what are you guys planning? Are you grabbing the images, for example, now from an image bank? Who has an image ready? Has a pen drive with the assets? No one? Okay, so we can do something here. We can grab some images from.
It's just a test.
Yeah, just.
To have some images.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just an option. Like, let's just do it like I will do step by step with you guys. So I think at that step doesn't matter. We're just trying to learn how it works. So guys, your file should look. Your file looks like this, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So we have two layers here. There's one called status bar that is basically showing how the image will look on the phone because it shows the time. So we need to focus on this one. So what we will do here is to double click in here. Right? And what we have here is this blue image. So what you guys need to do now is to just grab your favorite image or whatever, any composition if you wanna, whatever you wanna try. In my case, I already have one here. So we keep this one. So the structure, as you can see here in my layers, we have the original one. What you guys will do is to find a good image on Google, for example this. You will save the image and open on Photoshop. Okay? So yes guys, you just put the image in here. Okay. So let me know when you, once everybody's ready. Like, I'm seeing that everybody's looking for the images, so that will take some time. You found the file? There. But guys, don't worry. Just put some. Don't need to be a perfect image. It's just to understand the concept here. Let's just take any example. Doesn't matter. Okay, everybody got the image? Yeah.
I have a,
Yes.
when I click the times here,
Yes. Then you just put OK.
but here?
Yeah.
Okay, but then it's...
Yes, it's fine. It should be.
it's fine?
Yeah, because you will put your images in this part now.
Okay.
So you just find the image that you want to put
Yeah.
and
So
put it there.
here like this.
Yeah. And then OK. So what you need to do now, I will show there, so you will follow me. Okay. So guys, I will do the basic step to the image, right? So let's say I have my image here. Is in my case is this looks like the old Windows desktop, right? So you basically go to Photoshop, File, Open, find the image that you want to place in there, open, and then what I like to do is to do it. I select with Ctrl A, right? Ctrl A. So I select the whole image, then Ctrl X, right? Everybody's with me? So you don't need to save, you can close this image. You can close it, don't need to save. Sorry? Yes, Ctrl A, yes, Ctrl A, and then Ctrl X. Ctrl A and Ctrl X, right? It worked, right? And then what you need to do, it's the basic stuff, Ctrl V, right? So everyone is with me now, right? There's someone having a problem here?
It's because when I put Control X, doesn't have any.
Okay. It's because it was protected. So Control V.
Ah,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah. So, okay. So guys, we are at that step, right? So, of course, in my case, it looks terrible. In my case, and usually it's what will happen when we grab some images from Google now. The image is not in the correct proportion, because as you can see, the basis, the background is in the phone display. So it's basically a full HD file like this, right? That's why the image is like this, because it's the shape of the phone screen. So what we need to do is to select the first image in here. So we can select the image with Ctrl T, right? Ctrl T. Okay? And then we can hold Shift, the key Shift, and just expand the image. So for who is not familiar with that, we can make it bigger like this. Everyone is with me? So I will do once more. Ctrl T, Shift, so it's not distorted, you know, don't look awful like 20 years ago. So Ctrl T, Shift, and we have, I mean, you do the way you want. You select your composition, and we have it here. So that's it. So what we do now, we save this file. Could be from here, or could be Ctrl S. It's up to you. We save it and we close it. So I save my file and I close it. Once you close it, you will see something like this. It works for everyone? Okay, someone got any problem with this? No? Okay. Okay. So in my case, I'm not happy with my image, because if the user is looking to the time, he can't see well. The numbers are white, and then I have a white cloud in the background. One thing that I recommend you guys is we can play with the image. We can make the image darker, or we can have some shades, you know. So we can create a new layer, put some effects, and then save it again. Every changes that you do, you need to save it, and then it's a little bit better, right? If you want to keep it more darker, you just play with your image. Okay? So, everyone got into that step? There's no mystery here, just opening the layer, putting your photo and saving it, right? So now it's when the thing starts to get serious. We are starting to go to the final part of the team. So guys, we have two things here. We need to save this as a JPG file. So one thing is very important here. I think you guys can't save in the same folder that is located the PSD files. We had some problems in the last workshop. That folder, it's blocked, right? So I recommend you to save it somewhere else. Like if you have a pen drive or whatever on your own folder that you are used to save the files here. So please save your files in another folder. Okay? Yeah? Okay? Yeah? Okay. No, you need to ask me. I need to know if you guys have some questions, because we are going further and further. Like don't worry. Usually some very quick questions.
I have a question
Yes.
about the double clicking, because when we do it, like the layers that show up for you don't show up for us. So I don't know if maybe you have other extra files or something.
No, it's correct. You just it's two things. When you click here, the double layer, be sure that you are clicking in the image here. There's this thing here that gives the options, right? So you need to be sure that you are clicking a little bit over. There's a square here. Can you see?
Yeah.
Just click a little bit over the square, so you don't go to the settings. You need to go to a little bit over, and then you will open the layer. It worked now?
Okay.
So let me check that. Because you need to, excuse me.
Okay, so it opened like a new window.
Yes, it's correct. It needs to open another window. Yeah. So what you will do here, everyone like this will always open another window. What you will do, you put your image in this window. So basically you save and close.
So like this one?
Yes. but in your, yes, exactly. So you save it, close it.
Wait, I did control S.
Yeah, it's correct, it's correct. You can close, after you save, you can close it. And I think, yeah, I don't know if it's this file, right? Yeah, so it's here. And you can also delete these other layers. I don't know what's this. Yeah, okay. So here we
So
go.
replace the original folder.
Yes, yes. So that's how it will be. When you click 2 times, it will open a new window. You place your design in the new window, close the window, and that's it. Okay, I can say everybody's probably in the same step now. Yeah, good. Okay, guys, so what we'll do is to save the images. So there's no secret in here. You just need to follow my screen because it's a very specific format, okay? So what we will do here is file. Of course, in yours in Spanish, so it's a... yeah, it's so archivo, exportar, probably, right? Exportar, salvar para web, something like that. So it's this, salvar para web. Okay? Just be sure, guys, that it says on the top corner there, JPG. Because sometimes its default is a PNG or whatever, you know? GIF, whatever. So that's it. Save as a JPG. And please be sure that the quality is in high. It's for optimization. We'll talk about that later. So I will do once more step by step. We have your design here. Arquivo, exportar, salvar para web. Okay? Someone has a question about that step? No? Okay. So once you save this file, it's giving a name preview unlock 0. Please don't change the name because we are sending to a software that recognizes each file by the name. So don't change the name for any file, okay? So as I said, you need to find a place that you can save the files. In my case, I'm saving the desktop. I know you guys can't save on the desktop, so save whatever you please. I recommend you to create a folder for all these files. There's 5 or 6 files that we'll save. So create your folder and save the files there. Yes? I mean, you can put very high, but the problem is that it's bad for your team because sometimes your team is very large. So I recommend just for optimization, high is always the best. Yes?
Where do we have to save
The file?
yes,
Anywhere. You can save on your, you have a USB? Yeah, could be your, yeah, yeah. Someone has a question? Okay, so you should have this image as a JPG. Now, again, we'll do a little detail now. There's the first layer that is called status bar, right? So we make this invisible. We just click in the eyes here, right? And we do exactly the same process again. We do file, export, save for web, and let's keep in high because it's better for the final file. So this one, you need to change the name. So it's a different file. We can put, doesn't matter. We can put instead of 0, 1 or whatever you please. This one you put whatever you want to put. And we save it. So here you go, guys. You just created already the first photograph or wallpaper of your team, right? So what we'll do now is I will show you how to prepare the file to send to the software, open in the software. So if you guys, for example, want to stop at that stage, you already have a team that has this image. So the user goes, search for your team, install on his phone, and he will have exactly the first lock screen. So now what we need to, everybody got the 2 images, right? The 2 JPG files. Yes? Oh no, they need to be different names. This one, actually this one needs to have this name. So just invert, you can put, yeah. The ones that have the numbers needs to be called unlock 0. Yeah, this computer is a little bit, there you go. It's because your image should be here. So you need OK. And then so I will show you again. Okay, so double click here.
Here?
Yes. Okay, so Control V. And now you save it, Control S. Yes. And then you can close this. So here you go. You have two layers. What you need to do now is to export this as a JPG. Yeah. So you need to export 2 times with the numbers, and then you remove the numbers, and then you export again.
Okay, so I remove this and export.
Yes.
And then with the numbers export.
Yes.
Okay.
The ones with the numbers should be the name that is already set.
Okay.
Okay? Excuse me. Yes. Oh no, you don't need it. Oh no, sorry. You need it. Okay, so I will just copy the image. So you can delete this. Okay, you double click this. No, in the image, like the blue area. Okay, so save it. It's probably because you didn't save it. Just press Ctrl S, and then you just close it. So yeah, but you need to keep this visible for the first image. We are saving 2 times, with the clock and without the clock. But that's it.
I have
You have already? Yeah, perfect. Okay. Yes. If the document, I don't know exactly in the folder. I will ask my colleague. But if you go to Documents, you can save it anywhere. It's pretty much anywhere that you can save a file. Para, en cualquier lugar que quieres salvarlo, there's no like, no tienes ninguna restricción. Okay. Hi.
Hello.
Hi. You have some question?
What is in the other file?
Yeah.
Doesn't let me. I don't
So
know.
wait. Let me just organize everything. You have everything open here, so it will go crazy if we keep everything like this. So this is Moscow. This is the one that you changed. So Ctrl X. No. And we don't need this. Okay. So this is the image. So we don't need this as well. So what you need to do first is double click the blue one. Yeah. And then you just put OK. So you just put Ctrl V, because I saved your image already. Okay. So now you just close it and save it. Like, okay. So
The numbers of the.
yeah. But yes, just close this. I will show you how it's working. See? And that's it. So what we need to do now is, you remember how to export?
Yes.
So you export 2 times, with the numbers and without the numbers. Okay. And now you will see that you follow the step. But all the time we are doing this, we need to click 2 times. So when you click 2 times, just be careful that you don't click in this part
that's
here.
what I was doing.
You need to click in the image itself, you know? Okay. Okay. It's working now? Okay. So everyone, okay. Is to click there? Come.
don't work the control is in this file.
What's not working?
The same problem. Control is and
Okay. So, for example, you can put Ctrl A, Ctrl A, Ctrl X, Ctrl X. No, yes. And then you can delete this. Now you double click this one. But no, yes. So Ctrl V. And here you go. So you close it, save. Yes. And that's it. So, and now you need to save 2 times, with this and without this. Okay? It's for the system. I will explain later. The system recognizes like this step by step. Like it needs to follow an order of guides and everything. It's a machine thing. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Let me see this. Hi. No, no. You change if you want. I mean,
It's okay, like, if we set coordinates, just change the lock screen and the
oh no, no, but I mean for the phone.
yeah,
Yeah, so then you need
then you
that.
need to do it.
Yeah, because we consider original theme. So original theme is when you have the icons. All the icons. But it's not that complicated. It's only 30 icons, you know. Yeah. Well, once you do the first ones, it's fine, you know. But yes, for the phone, yes. Yeah. But trust me, it's not that complicated. I will show everything. You will leave this place knowing everything. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. So okay, guys. Everyone has the two files now, right? Now is the most difficult part of the whole workshop. So pay a lot of attention because after that it's much easier. But now it's very difficult. Okay, it's very complicated. I'm not kidding. So this part here, we are using you have this file called 40unlock, and it's a zip file. So you guys should have this, correct? Yeah. Everybody has this? Someone don't have this? Yes, templates, exactly. Yeah, the only thing is that my computer shows a different icon because I use another software to use my zip file. Doesn't matter. Just be sure that you have a file called 40unlock. Everyone have it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So what we will do in your case, when you double click, you can already see there's two images in one file, right? In your computer.
Yeah.
Okay, so just a second, I will do it for me again. Okay, guys, so in your case, you see something like this, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what we will do now is it's simple, but at the same time, it's very tricky, okay? So, as you can see, there's two images here. There's this one with the time, and there's this one with the time. What we will do is to replace these two images with the image that you guys just saved. But be careful. You need to be sure that you have exactly the same names. So, for example, the one that has the clocks should be called unlock 0. And the one who has the nothing, just the image, should be called wallpaper 1. Everybody understand this? Okay, so at that stage, let's just replace the two images and keep the name that is on this one. I will make it bigger for you so you can just be sure of the names. Yeah, and of course, you first you can delete or replace. You just need to substitute, but it's up to you. Like the name is the most important thing. If the name is not correct, it won't work because it's a system thing. So it's the machine. It won't understand the file is that file. The same name. You just open. Yeah. So, yeah, the one that I said before, but you need to replace these two here. You already have the JPG files, right? Yeah? So you just need to put the two. Perfect. So you just put them there. Yeah, you can just drop them there. That's very good because some people are having problems with saving on the computer. So just put in here the two JPGs and be sure that the name of the ones with the clock are like just need to be the same name. Yeah, yeah. Just copy, delete, and put the name in each one. Okay. Oh yeah, you have a very good point. Yeah, very good, guys. There's a special thing that I need to remind you. Like, everything that you are seeing here is a folder. Before you replace the file, I forgot to say that you need to extract from the zip. So I recommend you to create a folder. Right? In whatever, in your USB, whatever you are using to save your files, and then you put the content inside of the zip, because in some cases you're not allowed to save inside of a zip. So let's first remove from the zip. You understand what I mean? No? So again, you have the zip file, remove the 3 files to a folder. In my case, I have a new folder here. I would just put these 3 files into a new folder. And then once I have the new folder, then I can do the changes. Then I can put the new images. Okay? That's it. Create a new folder and just change the 3 images to this folder, and then you put the images that you created. So guys, I will do on my screen again the process.
But only the 2 images of course the...
No, everything. The 3. Yeah, these 2. Okay. Hi. You have a question? I will help you with this. So, you need to. Where are you saving all your files? In here?
Yes, because I cannot save them in my...
Yeah, it's fine. So, that's it. You're right. So you just put the new image that you create in here, because you know this is a zip, so we can't create stuff inside of a zip. That's the most difficult part. After that, it will be easy. Yeah, I will go there. You just go there for a second. Excuse me.
Todo el pack, la carpeta con las plantillas.
Hi. It's working? Yeah. You need to take this tree. You just select this tree and put to a new folder. Where are your files? Where are you saving everything?
Eso todavía no lo sé. En cualquier caso, mira a ver cuánto pesa todo. Igual te
Okay.
cambia mi email.
So go to the mobile phone. Okay. Yeah, but let's create a folder. You create one folder called whatever, your project. Yeah, okay. Just get in there. Now you can place. Oh, I think it's better if you do everything on the documents and then you put into your folder on your phone. Do everything on the documents, it's easier. So documentos. Or your folder, I don't know. Yeah. Anyone that you prefer. But everything that you do, please save in this folder. Yes.
Do the same because I'm working this map. It's working the same way, no?
No.
No, I mean, but I understand.
The
it's
logic is
working
that
the logic is the
it's
same.
very little details, but 95% is the same.
But anyway, we can upload the scenes.
Yes.
from others.
The only problem is that the team software only works in Windows. But at the end of the workshop, I will show you how to do manually. It's possible, but it's a little bit. But at that stage, with the PSD files, it's the same thing. So it's fine.
Okay.
Okay. So everyone got the zip thing? Okay. Hi. Hi, it's working? What? Well, but it doesn't matter. Like, where is your file? Where is your?
So now I do what we said.
Yes, yes, and then you put into a folder.
Where?
A extrair ficheiros, I think.
This.
Yes. And then you select any place. Yes, this is good. Like it's your. Oh no, needs to be to your specific folder.
Was there it in another folder? Está privado.
So that's very important. Everything that you do needs to be in the same folder.
Yeah, I have a. Where is cinema?
Yeah, similar. Or you can just save on the documents, you know, then you just put in, after you have everything, then you move to documents. Okay, so this is you, right, Marta? Okay, so that's it. Yeah, but now you need to go to Marta because everything that we are doing needs to be with those files. So just keep that the Marta folder open all the time. Yes, that's it.
Now I have my two things.
You're correct. You're correct. You're correct. Don't worry. I will go there and show you. You are in the step that we are talking now.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Okay, so I think everyone is it's in the same step now. Someone has a problem? So guys, one thing that is very important that some people are having problems is like you need to save the files all the time in a place that you have the authorization to save. Because if you're trying to save the files in the same folder as the teams, PSDs for example, it won't work. So just go to your personal file with your name or something like that and put everything there. Then it will work. I know it's super fast, but there's so much information, we need to do it, we need to catch up with the time, okay? So someone has a question at that step? No? Okay. Not yet, not yet. I will show you the next step and then we go to the software. Don't go yet. So okay, guys. So everyone should have something like this, right?
Yes.
Let me just okay, so everyone has, again, with the correct name, you have the one for the time called unlock 0. Then you have the other one without the time called wallpaper 1. Right? And you also, this is very important, you need to have this other folder called unlock. So this is the most tricky part. What we will do is to select all the three, right? And then we click with the right button. In my case, it's a little bit different, but we are creating a zip. So in your case, I think you need to go to 7-zip, okay? So you go to 7-zip.
Almost easier. Send to, they have the option.
Oh.
Send to and...
No, but it could be in the same folder. Don't need to send to...
No, yeah, but they have this option. When they click on send to, here, send to, there's an option that is zip in their computers.
Okay.
And it's automatically here generated.
Okay. So I think maybe it could be easier if you guys select the 3 images and then you go to send to, right? Enviar para, I think.
Enviará.
And then there's something compress zip, create a zip folder or something like that. So yeah, I will tell you that's the very important part. So everyone got the part with how to create the zip? Yes. Okay. So guys, that's very important. We create the zip, and the name of the zip should be this. Should be 4.0 unlock. I will put in my screen so you can see big. I will show you here how it should be. So guys, that's the name you should have in your zip. Okay? So that's it. Everyone has this file now, right? Yeah. That's it. So just keep in mind where is your file with this name, because now we have 2 files with the same name. We have the one that we use from with the PSD files and everything, and you have this one that is yours. So just be sure that you know the path. For example, if it's in the documents or if it's your pen drive, be sure where is this folder, this file. So okay, that's the most difficult part. So I promised you that from now on, everything will be much easier. Okay? Because otherwise it will be madness. Okay guys, so what we will do now is to open the software. And then you guys will see the magic happening. Yes. So I will show should be something called should be called Teams2. You don't have this folder? Yeah. So yeah, guys, I will check with you. So you should open this one here. Yeah? So you have it? Yes. Okay, you're having some very weird. Just try something. Maybe we can put. I think it's easier if you put the folder into the. Where is this folder? So it's better if you try to move this to your personal. I mean, I think it's something like that that is creating the problem. Yes. Okay, so you don't know where is it? No. Okay, so you need to go click here. But you have the zip. So go back to this. Go back here. No, I mean, this here. Okay. No, here. Go, keep going. Yeah, Huawei team files. Teams template. It's this one. So you need to copy this tree. Yeah, yeah, but you need to see. I don't know. I need to go deeply with you. I will go back to you because I don't know where it could be. But I recommend you, while I'm talking about the other things, like to do it again because you have the PSD open, so you can save again. It's easier. Yes.
What is the next master?
Oh no. The name should be 40. It's the same name as the template.
The same name.
The same name. So yours should be the same name as the other one. No. It's 40. I will show you again on my screen here. The name should be like this. This one. Have a question? Yes. Yes.
I don't know how to make zip. Just let me. You see.
Oh no. It's because it's a PSD file. You need to save as a JPG. So that's the only thing. You need to save it as a. You know how to do it? Like file export. That's the only trick. It needs to be JPG. Yeah. Okay. So. Hi, so now we need to send the file to the software, right? If you open the software, we create, everybody has this screen here? Yes. Okay, so new. Of course, there's Chinese name. I think no one here speaks Chinese or can write Chinese. There's someone here who can do that? Okay. Okay. So don't worry, just put the same name as you want to put in the English name. Whatever is the name of your team. So in my case, I will call it Flowers. Okay. So guys, this is very important. When the part that says designer is the part that everyone will see your name. So once they see the team in the team store or the website of Huawei, the author is the designer. Okay. So the creator it's very important, and most of the time is the same name as designer, but designer is the name that will be visible for everyone. Creator is not visible for everyone. So you just put your name or your nickname, whatever you please. Okay, we only need to fill the categories who has the star. The rest we don't need. But something that is very important, and some people had a problem in the last workshop, is this part here that says export, the edit before you click export. Because here, it's probably saving to the folder that you guys don't have the access to write files. So be sure that you are saving the files somewhere you can have the files. Okay, in my case, I will save in the desktop. You guys can't save in the desktop. So just save any place you can. That's very important because that's kind of frustrating. We finished the whole team, and you can't save it because you are putting into a place that you don't have the rights. Okay? So okay, guys, like everybody's with me now. So, okay, everyone is with me now. Like you already found a place that you can save the file? Enderezo, correcto? Correct. Like everything you need to do is to find an enderezo that you can save the file. For example, where you saved the files before? You save into your documents. For example,
No, we can't do it because the administrator.
no, I know, but where can you save? You can save anywhere. So what you need to do is to save in a place that you can. For example, where can you save?
In my carpet still.
Yeah, okay, that's perfect. That's it. Documento de equipo, aluno, yeah.
Perfect.
Cool. Yeah, I will send it to every one of you. There's a public website. I will talk to you, and then before we finish, I will show you all everything. Okay, so guys, I think the best option, the best option is if you save. You have a folder with your name, right? There's a folder with your name. So just be sure that when you click the edit here, you select the folder with your name. So I know that everyone is in the same path and is correct. Okay? Just edit, find your name, and open. There's no secret. Everyone can. Okay? I will go ahead now. Everyone have a question? Anyone? Okay. Okay, guys. So we have everything that we need now for the specification. We have the name of the team, the name of the designer, and the place where it will be saved. There's no mystery. Export. Okay? So that's it. We got into the software now. What we will do from now on, it's very simple. We're basically putting the PSD files and the zip file in here. And after that, the team is ready. So the tricky part is actually to design the elements of your team. So everyone has a zip folder, right? The one that was very complicated in the beginning, right? Okay. So the first menu that we have here is called lock screen. And if you click here in the plus, there's a very weird Chinese here, don't worry about it. You need to open something called unlock.zip. So what you need to open now is this file. Everyone knows where you save your own file? So there's no secret, just open the zip that you design your own images.
It's not working on this computer.
Let me just check. Yeah, that's a problem. So, okay. So in your case, it's missing this file here. So do you have the original zip file? Because you see, the original zip file, el original is not like this. There's a folder, and this is inside of a folder. So what we need to do is to find the original one and keep this file inside the correct folder. That's something very annoying because the software understands everything needs to be the same, you know? So you know where's the original zip?
Just make a folder. Oh, you can't do it. Just make a folder named unlock.
Yes.
Put it in. And he's getting a.
What's happening?
He gets like.
Can I see your zip folder, your zip file? This is is yours? Can you open this?
The previous.
Yeah. So this is not yours. This is the default one. You know?
But look what happened.
Where is yours?
Because it first appears mine,
No, but this
like
is,
for a millisecond. Can you see
oh
it?
my god. So you know what I think you should do? I don't know. It's something with the machine. Can you copy? Can you zip again? Like remove this to the zip and zip again. Probably something when you compress.
Should I just get rid of it? Delete it?
What? Can you open this one? What's in this? Yeah, let's do from here. Just delete this file. Yes. So you can compress this tree again. Click with, do with 7-zip it. I think it's easier. Then comprimir. Yeah, but no. The first one. Yeah. And then keep as zip here. The last option. And normal, and then aceptar. Okay, so the name is it's wrong. The name should be this. So just put this name, copy and paste it. Yeah, should be 4.0. Okay, so now if you try to go to your name, oh, it's because you already had a folder. No problem. Just let me just. It's this computer here. Okay. I'll just test, so I'll create a folder for this. Okay, so let's try to get from the Fabian new folder.
So I left this now?
Yeah. Hopefully it will work now. New folder. Nueva cut. Yeah. This one and open. So let me just try something else. Yeah, I think you should do it again, like remove to a folder and then do the 7-zip, because what I did now, I used the last one, so the problem is the same. What you need to do is just do exactly what I showed, like select, extract from the zip, select the 3 files and click to the 7-zip to create compression.
Okay, I'll
Okay?
do it again. Thank you.
Okay, so you have a question? No, it's fine. Okay. It worked, your zip file? Yeah? Okay. Hi, guys, so, yes. Yes. You need to have a zip file. Because, for example, here you have the folder, but there's only one image. You need to have 2 images and a folder. Okay. For example, if you come here, no, go back here, and then here. So, themes template. You can use this one for now, just an example. No, go back. Just copy these and paste there. Then I go back to your design. This one, just copy the first one, this one. You copy, and then you go back to your folder with your name.
Okay.
You can delete this.
You can delete.
No, remove. Change the name. Put like test. Yeah. Yes. Something like that. And now you just copy this one. So you can open the software. You can open this one. There's not your design, but we'll go back to your design soon. Okay, it's not working. It's working. Okay. So hi, everyone. Right now we have everyone work with this thing. I told you that this part will be complicated, and it's a nightmare because we need to open the zip, extract the zip, have the same name, and some people have the problems with the authorities in the correct folders. So this part is complicated. So okay, once we open, I need to find where is mine. So in my case, I will compress now. So in my case, it's this path. So Teams file. Okay guys, so you have your own design here, right? Now is the easiest part, so it's very quick now. So we go for the home screen image. As I told you, you already have this one, the lock screen. So what we use now is the home screen, right? Okay, so we go back to the layouts that we have, the PSD files. Everyone has these files here, right? We can, but you are going to the next level. Well, let's not modify it now. Also, what you can do, but now is a little bit late because it's very important, is to have a shade of black in the image, you know. But yes, it's possible. It's possible to change the color, to change the position of the elements.
But I can create an. I thought of creating a layer, which is translucent.
Yes. Yes.
Down, and so you can see what like it needs to be.
Yeah, you can do that as well.
I can create a new layer.
But the problem is that it will, for that step it will be fine. But once you put in the phone, it won't be translucent because you need to code the translucent. So you are, I think for now, because we are starting with the basics, so we can start with a shade of black on the image. So it's, let's keep it on the image because we are doing step by step. It's Yeah. I mean, at that stage, what we need is the JPG files. If you want to have the layers here or there, it doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. Okay, so hi everyone. So what we need to do now is to open this file here called widget. Okay, I will make it bigger in my screen. We need to open the widget 0. Okay, I will make it a little bit bigger. This guy here. Okay, so everyone can see that this has a lot of information. And this is a great example to understand the whole structure of the team. In my case, it's red because I already changed the color. So that's it. So here, guys, you can change, as I said in the beginning, you can change these 8 icons. You can change the widgets for the music, for your album, and the home screen. Everything in the same PSD file. And here, we just do the modifications in the PSD file, save the PSD file, and the software will import the PSD file. So there's no need to put into a zip, there's no need to save a JPG, it's much faster now. Okay, from now on it's much easier. So guys, what you need to do, since you guys are thinking about the photography perspective, let's put a photo into the background, right? Let's start with this. So what you need to do is to go to the end, to the last layer. You have all the layers in here, you go to the last one, and before the last one, there's a dark gray image. Okay, so it's the same logic what we did before. We click 2 times in this layer and it will open a new page for us. So everyone will see something like this. Correct? It's a square with a lot of grids. Okay, so guys, what you need to understand here, this is a square for a simple reason. If you think about I will do something quickly here, don't need to follow me. If you think about the size of a phone, it's like this, right? And the background is a little bit, the widget it's bigger because what the user can do is like if he has your wallpaper and he wants to put the image a little bit to the right, a little bit to the left, so he has this option of customizing where it will be displayed. But what you need to keep in mind is that by default, the image that you use in the home screen, it's centralized. So let's say you have here a face, right? So you have this face. It will be centralized in here, so that's what the user will see. It's not really centralized, you know what I mean? So you need to keep in mind that is the center of the square that is your area that your user will see. So there's no mystery here. Let's just find an image that you want, that you like, that you please, and let's put it here the same way that we did with the previous file. Okay? I will walk around and help you guys, but there's no mystery. Just find the image that you want and put here in this position. For example, I have this desert. I just open on Photoshop. The same thing, Ctrl A, Ctrl X, Ctrl V, and then you just make it bigger. No mystery, okay? And once you are done, you just save the layer and close it. I will walk around and see if anyone has a problem with that. This one is going faster.
Yeah.
Sorry. Hi. So about your zip folder in the beginning, just keep it with the gray skin color, and there, once we finish, it's very simple to modify. But because you will lose a lot of time doing that step. But don't worry. Like you already have the design. Yeah, you know how to do it? So you open here, and then every time you want to have there, you need to put Ctrl A. Yes, and then Ctrl X. X. How do you say in Spanish X? X. So Ctrl X, okay. And then Ctrl V in this part. Ctrl V. Ctrl, no, V, the V, okay, Ctrl V. So just be sure that this is on the top. Just put it there. Okay. Now you need to make it bigger, right? So that's it. Yeah, that's it. All the time what we are doing is Ctrl A, Ctrl X. Yeah, no, but I want to learn. Is it Ctrl X? Okay, Ctrl X, and yes. And just be sure to press Enter, save it, and close the layer. Save and close, so you will see how it will look in there. No, just save. Don't save anywhere. Just save. You can close it. Just close it. Yeah, and put yes. See. And then if you go back to home, your home, the home here. See? That's the one that you need to focus on. Because everything that you are doing, when you double click here, it will open a new window, but it's already here. You need, okay. That's it. You just need to put okay. It's asking if you want to go there. Yeah, it's perfect.
It had to be like this form, and when you drew the face, I didn't understand anything.
No, this is a common problem. Sometimes we have a good picture that is like this, but it doesn't matter because the user will see only this part here.
No, but I want to move it.
What do you mean? You want to move where?
I want a picture that I can do this. No.
Oh, you want to move it?
Yeah, this thing.
Well,
this doesn't move, okay?
Yes.
The background. I want to move.
There's no way to move the picture. We need to go to settings, wallpaper. This is on the phone, and then you can move here, right?
No, but we need a but we need a. If I have a picture that is like this, after the phone is like this, and I can move it like this or not?
No.
Okay.
You need to. You can, but you need to go to the settings. You go to settings, wallpaper, and then there's one option that's like adjust the wallpaper. Then you can move the way you want. You can put to the left, to the right.
That is okay, no?
Yeah, I think it's perfect. But you understand, right? It's
in the middle.
yes. You need to. The phone will be probably here and here.
All right.
If you wanna know exactly how the phone will look, go to File, Arquivo Novo. No, you need to press Enter first. Okay, now. Nuevo. And then you put here 1080.
1080.
Yeah, like this, 1080.
Ah.
And then put just one in front of you, just one. Okay. Okay, now you can paint this with white, for example.
Okay. Like.
Any color, and don't worry, just press. Oh no, you need to click the white.
Here.
Yes. It doesn't matter. Okay, let's keep like Control A, Control X, and then go back to the photo. No, the photo. Yes, and then Control V, and then
That's the phone.
yes, that's exactly the phone. Then you put a little bit small here, like let's put 50%. Doesn't matter. 50%, yes, 50. Okay. So can you see?
Opacidad. Yes.
Yeah, but of course, if you keep this layer here, it will destroy your wallpaper, but it's good to visualize. So you know, for example, she's not, I mean, she is centralized, you know? See if you want to, I mean, she's centralized, you know?
Wait.
So, Control Z. Just be sure to delete this layer after that. You need to press Enter. Yeah. So, your wallpaper, the mock-up of the phone.
It is? It's okay?
Yeah, it's up to you. Yeah.
This is what?
Yeah. Because it doesn't matter that there's nothing here, you know what I mean?
Que no tiene, o sea, se supone que no gira. O sea, no va por eso.
Excuse me. Yes. Yes. How long is it?
20 minutes maximum.
Okay, we'll finish in 20 minutes. Okay. So, hello guys. So that's it. We have the image in there. Okay. Let's save. You just close this layer. Okay. So everyone has this, right? Okay. So just be sure that you go to File, and again, all the time we need to do that. And then you save as to the place that you have the authority. And I think it's in your name. Okay, so you go to your file, your folder with your name. So I don't know where it's located. So just File, Save As. I will show you guys. File. You don't need to save as a JPG or anything else. Now, from now on, we are saving as all the time as a PSD file. Okay? So File, Save As. Salvar como, or salvar, I don't know how it is in guardar como. And then, again, be sure that you are saving in the place that you have the authority. Your name. Could be any folder. Just be sure that it's a folder that you can't save the files. Because we are having this problem with authority. Sometimes we can't save in the desktop or anytime like this, something like this. Okay, everybody save it? Someone have a question? Please let me. Do you have a question? So yeah, at that step, like it's perfect. Just save into at your name. I mean, at your folder name. You have something with your name here, right? I mean, where you saved the file before, the zip file. Yeah, just save the files in the same place.
We had to do another file because we don't like folders with our names.
Ah, okay. So yes, but where is it? In the documents?
I can save it in images.
Okay, so you can do the same. You can save in images, for example.
Saving.
Yeah. So that's it. Like everything's perfect. Yes.
We save this or
No. This one, go back here. Just close it. Put C.
okay.
So it will be. Okay, should be here. So open here for a second. Because you say, let me just check something here. Where is the image that you use? You need to put the image here. I think you are opening another. You have two different documents open.
Okay, this is the image.
Okay, so okay. Now open. Control A, Control X. Control X. And then you close it. Yes, put no. Control V, yes. And then Control T, you adjust the size. I will just show you to illustrate, okay? So let's see it like this. Okay, so Control, you just close this file. And then C. See, it will look like it. So now you, if you want to adjust the size, just click 2 times again in here. Yes, and then you make it bigger the way you want.
Ah, okay.
Okay?
And then this I save in my
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Could be in your images, anywhere. Okay.
See a lab here, for example.
A what?
In the guitar.
Mm.
In the guitar, written in the label of the guitar.
Sometimes it's rejected because of a brand. It's good to don't have any because copyrights, you know, it's good. So hi, hello everyone. So everyone has the file saved, right? No? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so everyone knows where is the file located, right? What we need to do now is to open the. There's something called widgets, the second step. There's no mystery now. We are just clicking the cross and opening the file that we just saved. Everyone, don't worry, just open the file and should be the PSD file. So in my case, here, widget.
The icons on this one is not just for preview.
No, the icons that you modify here are the ones that will be modified for the final version.
So they're connected.
They are connected. Yes, yes. So now we are going to the icons, and I will show the logic of how editing icons. But for example, if you see my image, I already changed the icons in my example. And this is not a preview. This is how the icons will look on the phone. So in my case, I already changed the icons for the camera, the contacts, so they will look different. They will be this circle, you know? So everything that you change in this PSD file, it will change on the phone. Okay guys, so we are now in the final step. We are going to talk about the icons, okay? So if we go back once more to the files that we have. Okay guys, so what? That's the problem of the computer. There's nothing we can do. So okay guys, I will open one of let's open everyone the same file. Let's open the one called icons 0, okay? Everyone can see this file here? Just open it, I will show to you what's the logic of creating icons. Okay guys, that's pretty quickly now, okay? We have the icons in here, and all the time, as you notice from the images for the photographs, is the same logic for icons. We have the layers with the names. What we will do all the time is to click 2 times in the layers, right? For example, there's a lot of layers because there's a lot of icons. So the first one is gallery. So we click 2 times in the first layer, and you should go to the gallery. In my case, it was the... Just click 2 times in the first layer here, this one. 2 times.
I think it's sorry.
Oh yeah, okay. And then you're going there. Okay, so everyone got this? There's no mystery, right? It worked, right? So this is the part, let's say you already have your icons. And the icons, they need to be, there's no mystery. You draw, could be a photograph, could be a PNG file, could be a whatever you want. Just put your new design here. Let's say that my new design is just a different color. Okay? So this is my new icon. I would just, it's the same logic all the time. I would just close here. And yes, I will put C, I will save it. And that's it, there's no mystery. My new icon is there. Someone have a question? No? So guys, that's it. Like you say, and then, of course, if you want to save your changes, you just close the layer, put yes again, and the changes are made. Someone got a problem with that? No, it's just an example. You need to have the design before. So, whatever, if your design is on Photoshop, is on Illustrator, It's the same logic of the photographs. You will open on Photoshop, Control A, Control X, Control V, adjust the image, and that's it. So there's no mystery. It's the same procedure all the time. You just need to insert.
We need to create a new photo for single icon.
Yes, I mean, if you want to create a photo, if you want to draw, yeah, but it's one by one. In this case, we have 30 icons, so we need to have 30 different designs. Once you have all the designs, you basically import them the same way we did.
So basically, I want to change this icon. Should I create a new layer?
Doesn't matter.
Just put it?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. If you want to have a new layer, the same layer, doesn't matter. What you need to do is to be sure that you close this, save it, and save this one. Because what the system will understand is this structure. What you can't have, it's a layer in here. But if the layers is inside of this one, doesn't matter. Yes, you can have as many. Sometimes if you have many layers, it takes more time to the software, but it's not it won't create any problem. It's not crushing or anything. So it's fine. It's perfect.
Thank you.
So just save it and you're done. Okay, guys. So that's it. Everybody got that step, right? We have the icons. So again, once you have the modification, you save your file, and the same thing again. We go to the icons menu. Okay, we go back to the software, icons, and then we click in the plus here. Okay. Okay, everyone. Everyone are following me? Okay, so now it's a tricky situation. We need to select the two PSD files. So what we need to do is click the first one, icon 0.psd, and then we select with Control the other layer. So if you look at my screen, I have two selected. Right? I will do it again. I select the first PSD, Control, I'm holding the key Control, and then I click again. Okay? So 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay? Okay, guys, so now we just open, and you should see like this. Okay, someone have a question? Do you need some? You're still loading?
He's lost.
Oh, you lost the files?
No, he's lost. He don't.
Okay, so you just open the PSD. Then you can open. Oh no, because can I see the PSD file that you have? So this is the widget. For icons, you need to have it here. The icons that are in the widget, it should be called widget. It's a little bit tricky. So those 8 icons that are in that screen, they are exception. I know it's a little bit, it's not so intuitive, you know. But that's it. Now you put this PSD in that one that you are now.
My one is not working. I mean, I'm now in widgets, right?
Yeah. But it's a problem of the computer. We need to. Okay, so can I see the widget that you are trying to import?
Yeah. It's working a bit really bad. Is this one?
Okay, so I don't know what's it. Can you close it? I don't know. Maybe there's something corrupt. Because your computer is low, there's something going.
Really
maybe sometimes maybe you have 2 times the software open. Try again. There's something going on with your machine. Okay. No, this background doesn't matter. The background is only the 2 PSDs. Yes, you're right. Yes. Yes, so you need to import. Okay, try with, I don't think it's that, but try to use the correct name. Because you have a different name called version. Try to keep a widget 0. Maybe it could be something like that.
But we said like
No, it's a PSD.
PSD.
Yeah, just archivo.
But if I have this.
Just close. And then, well, it didn't save. But don't worry, just go to the.
Probably working.
It's a name? Yeah, sometimes it don't work, sometimes it works. Okay, so, yes. Yes.
Esto luego hacemos bien en nuestra casa.
Yes. What do you want to know? Okay, so your team is ready. If you click export team package, click it. And then you save in a place in your name. Yeah, that's it. Your team is ready. I will show now. Do you have 1 second? But there's a PowerPoint we will send to you. I will get everyone that attends the workshop, and I will send the link. There's no mystery. Just open a web page and then you send the file. And there's step by step in the PowerPoint. Hi.
Because I might have to use it.
Yes.
We're not going to upload these things, right?
No, I will just show now how it's supposed to be. We are not uploading, but I will show the website. You wanna see? It takes like 1 minute. Yeah, I will show how to save and to upload. No. Okay, so hi guys, I will send you. So now, hello. So now I assume everybody got. I know we have some technical issues, like some computers are a little bit more slow. Some just crash, but we need to keep on with the schedule because there's people here who did. So, and then if you have some questions, come to me. But for now, I will show you how to save the file and to send to the correct website. Now that's it. So once you have the 3 images, guys, you have the lock screen, you have the widgets, and you have the icons, right? That's what we did so far. And the final step, we create in this menu here, as you can see in my screen, called Export Team Package. And again, you save in the folder that you have your name, okay? So in my case, I will call it blah blah blah, and it will be saved on my desktop. So hopefully it works for everyone. It takes some time, especially depending on the machine, if you have some tools open and something like that. So hopefully it works for everyone. But that's the whole process. You create a team now. So guys, once you did that, you have, let's say you have your team, you have your icons, you have your wallpaper. You need to send this team to Huawei. You need to send this team online, right? So the website is this one. It's called developer.huawei.com. So everyone can see this website, right? Okay, guys, so what we are doing here, we are doing a product for device. We are doing something that we use on the phone. So we click the first menu here, Huawei device. We click here. Of course, you guys won't go furthermore because you don't have an account. You need to register one, but I will just illustrate to you guys. I already have an account, so I come to Member Center, right? I don't need to type my password because I type a few minutes before this workshop. And that's it. Once you log in, you will see something like this. This is the teams that I create myself, and it's already online. Okay? So here, for example, guys, we have these files. What we need to focus on is this red box here called New Product. You are creating a product, you are creating a new design of your own. So you click in here, and then you go for Teams. You are creating a team. And that's it, guys. You go to, you find where you located your file. In my file is this one. And the final step now is that we need to decide where we will publish this. If you will send this to China, if we will send this to the whole Europe, if we will send this to a specific place, or if we will send worldwide. We will send to Europe, Latin America, Middle East. I will show you where you select these now. I will show you the analytics is embedded in the website. I will show you how it looks, the analytics. Okay, after this I show you. So it takes a few seconds. It's uploading. Okay guys, my team is there. Can you see? It's a little bit difficult to read, but that blue box, that's my team. Here is the version of my team, and here is the details. So here is a good part so you can confirm that everything is okay. So let's say, oh, this is my icons, this is the lock screen that I designed, everything looks fine. The names look fine, like Flowers, Rafael Garucci, Thai, everything looks fine. Now, you can change. You can cancel at any time. So you just cancel here. So
you cancel and modify the whole.
Yes, yes. You can't modify on the website. So you need to cancel the upload, modify the file, and send the file again because it's a very complicated file. So guys, the final step is to, as I said, you select where it will be available. Okay. So we select here Team Service, the plus. Okay. Teams. And that's it. We manage the countries that it will be available. We have two options. We have China, like China alone because it's a very big place, okay? So China and others. Others means the worldwide. So we have Asia, Europe, America, Africa, everything, everything. And you can publish in a specific country or the opposite. You can publish everywhere and, for example, except Denmark. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying that you have the option. I mean, if we're saying like, if you're saying that. No. We focus worldwide without China. It's overseas. We call overseas because it's everywhere except China. Because the problem is like, first of all, to have a Chinese, you need to have a Chinese account. So you need to fill out the forms in Chinese. Second of all, you need to send your identification as a Chinese person. I don't think you have that, so it's complicated. Like, yeah. But the good news is that Thai has an account, and one way is to upload your teams through Thai. So, and anyways, doesn't matter who is uploading because remember when we put in the beginning of the software the team designer, that's what everyone will see. So it doesn't matter who is uploading the team, just for the matter of having the file there, you know. Sorry?
And then the second you told us that for Dream you also work on the icons. Do you need to also like make a font or something, or can you use the default?
You can use the default. But if you are doing a full team, we consider a team. But for if you want to do buy just the photos and everything, I mean for the promotion that we're giving the phone, it needs to be with the icons.
And the fonts, like does it need to also have like a custom font?
It needs to have the photos and the icons. Yes, it's two things, photos and icons. So you asked me. Okay, so guys, you asked me the final thing now. That's the very final thing. You asked me about the analytics, right? The analytics. So in my case, this month, okay? So in my case, this month I got 640,000 downloads. Okay? So this is my chart. Like you can put specific dates and everything. So I think it's a good amount of downloads, like 600,000 in 1 month. And this is not China. This is not China. This is Europe. Okay? All the time I publish in Europe. So as I said, guys, like it's a very good opportunity to promote your portfolio. As you can see here, the numbers don't lie.
Is there any way we can see the analytics of every specific project?
You can see, not yet, not yet. We are doing that in the new versions, but for now you see all the teams together.
For example, I collaborate with a makeup artist, and I agree that they have of the money that this specific project creates for that artist. How do I know?
You can see. For example, there's another website called MUI, and then you go to teams, and then you just need to find your team file. Once you find your team file in here, for example, let's say this is yours, okay? So you know that this one called Cute Kitten got, let me get another one. This one for the Flash. like it was uploaded today, got 9 downloads, okay? So if you think about, we are talking about if you want to track a specific team, the downloads. So you need to come to this website, and then you find the team you're looking for. And then, for example, let's say the Ocean World. This team got 1,500 downloads. So that's one of the ways that you can track a specific team. Because on the Huawei website, we see the overall. If you submit 100 teams, we will see the data for the 100 teams. So if you want to track the individual ones, you need to come to this website, find your team, and there's another options on the website for here that we can export an Excel file and stuff like that. Where? Here. Yeah, this is our products is all the products that I create. So in my case, it's Teams. When I start to produce Teams, I was still writing the Chinese name. Can you see the first ones are in Chinese? But then I said, there's no point. We are publishing all the time only in Europe and outside of China. So as you can see, at some point I changed. But this, it's all my teams. I think I have around 70 teams. So it's not that much. I have only 70 files. And again, 70 files generating this. And this is by month, guys. So it's a very good visibility for your portfolio. Okay? So yeah, I think that covers everything. So I know like there's some questions, but you can talk to me private, send me an email, and I will be glad to help with everything. Okay? So yeah, guys, send me 5 teams with the icons and wallpapers, and you guys get 5 teams uniques. You can't use the same icons over and over. If you send me 5 teams, I give you the Mate 10 Lite, the last version. It's not a promotion, it's automatic. Okay? I mean, it's free, but of course we are kind of family friendly. It's fine, it's fine. Is it possible to show the brand of the car? Yes, I mean, if it's a Mercedes and you put a star, giant stars, and call Mercedes by me, it's a little bit tricky, you know? So we try to preserve the copyrights, and it's family friendly. So don't put any sexuality or some gore, some head or something. And also brands is a delicate situation. Sometimes they allow, sometimes I don't recommend, especially if you're for next year, if you want to monetize, don't use brands or any image because it will save you time. In the future, they send a message to us, say, hey, you're using my property without my knowledge, we need to remove. So don't use it. We don't know exactly when, but it's in the next, probably until March or something next year, February, maybe it's in the 2 months, 3 months from now, you can monetize. The share, it's 70-30. So 70% for the designer and 30% for Huawei. So of course you can share, and you can, for example, one team could cost €2. So you get 70% of team per download. So do the math, it could be a lot of money. Okay.
There will be like another level in which we can represent the price.
Yes. Well, for example, the MUI website that I show you, there will be the price there. Because that's how the users buy the teams. It was pretty intense. You can see her. I'm kind of.
You thought it was easy, but it's not. Teaching is an art.
Yeah, one thing is the theory, the other thing is the practice. Very happy, very good. I think everybody.
I sent Jaime the link to the streaming session.
Okay. He was watching this one? Okay. He's probably sending me some messages now.